talk about studying. Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Marisa here. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my personal favorite studying tips and advice that I have, and pretty much what I do to study and did to study throughout my senior year of high school. I'm sorry for my appearance in this video today. I am just having a kind of chill night at home, and I figured just kind of like a sit down advice video, so I was like, I'm just gonna chill, like we're talking, like we're best friends, I get a sleepover. I just kind of wanted just to have a chill night. I've literally been working the past 2 days and I'm just so tired, but I wanted to make sure I filmed and got my video uploaded for this week, so I just wanted to kind of chill, and I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, I'm in my natural habitat, so. But yeah, so basically I'm going to be talking to you guys about studying, which I know is a totally fun subject, but it was a video request that I got, and I figured it would be a super good video to do as well for back to school season. So if you are new to my channel and like you don't really know much about me, hi, my name is Marisa. I post weekly beauty and lifestyle videos to my channel with a lot of college and back to school videos right now, so please give this a thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you are new here, and you can follow my social media, which are linked in the description box below. Also, if you don't know me, some background information is that I just graduated from high school in June, and in literally like I think 2 weeks I will be starting my freshman year of college at Kent State University, and I'll be majoring in applied communication studies with minors in advertising and visual communication design. So having just finished high school, I feel like I kind of am able to talk about this. I did some research like before and watched some like people from college kind of talk about like what they do to study, and it kind of pretty much aligned with what I already do, which number one, it makes me feel a lot better about myself, that hopefully when I go to college I won't be like shocked that I don't know what to do, so that's really reassuring. Basically throughout high school, pretty much up until my senior year, I like never had to study for anything. And I took a really challenging class this year, which I am so glad I took because I learned how to study. I took AP Psychology, and I never had a teacher like this teacher before. He pretty much just gave us the notes we needed, said, okay, your grade is made up entirely of quizzes and tests. Rarely gave extra credit. Either way, this was a class that you had to read and you had to study for, or you would literally fail. Like college. It was honestly really preparing for my future, which like I said, I'm so grateful for. Yeah, and he also kind of taught it like a lecture style. He rarely used PowerPoints or anything like that. It was all him talking, saying, hey, write this down, star this. I know like college professors like mostly won't do that. I know like a few might here and there, but that was just him. He tried to like make it easy the best that he could, but he also like really challenged us and wanted to prep us for college. Yeah, let's get into the advice. Right, so my first piece of advice is to set aside enough time for yourself to study. You just kind of like plan out your studying with like your extracurricular schedule, your other like activities that you do. I recommend a planner. A planner is so useful. If you are in high school, finding that time can honestly be kind of stressful. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really involved in high school. I had to fit time in when I could. Setting aside enough time for yourself and knowing how much time you need to actually comprehend the information will honestly make you so much less stressed. It's literally been scientifically proven that if you study for 30 minutes a day for like 3 days instead of like 5 hours in one day and then take the test the next day, that you will remember and recall information better. Make sure you are putting that time aside, because pretty much all of college and the last couple years of high school was like all studying, so you need to know how much time you're going to need to actually comprehend everything. My next point of advice is to just find some kind of method that works for you. Literally every single person is different when it comes to studying. I know a lot of people like to make physical flashcards. I personally like to do. I have my notebook here actually from psychology, so let me like turn to something. So kind of like what I would do, this is like my legit notebook. I would always like circle things, underline things, circle my examples. I would star certain things if he said to star it, and then I also always wrote stuff in the margins, and like, but I'll get to that later. Honestly, like staying organized in my notes helps me tremendously. Personally, what I did for like my method of choice, I guess, is I would like chunk my material. So then what I would do is I would make a Quizlet for the notes in my notebook. I would literally copy them. Also would go back into the textbook, find what I needed like information wise or like a different definition or something, and put it onto my Quizlet. Pretty much I took my notes and turned them into a Quizlet, and I tell you, it is so amazing. If you are unfamiliar with Quizlet, it's basically like a online website and app you can get for your phone or tablet that you can make online flashcards, you can do writing, you can play different games. There are so many options with it. And I feel like honestly on Quizlet there is like something for everyone. I know it probably sounds like really like middle schoolish, but like I love Quizlet so much. Another good thing about Quizlet is actually that you can look up like your textbook. Like my textbook was by David Myers, so I would look up AP Psychology, Myers chapter 3, and then all these like different sets would come up. Useful for me personally is actually like typing in the stuff from my notes, because then I'm like, it's like that repetitiveness. I would recommend creating your own sets, but if you're in an absolute time crunch and like just need to study some of the information, definitely use someone else's set, but like making your own is so much more customizable, and you can like abbreviate what you want, and there's just a lot you can do with it. That's pretty much what I did, and like then I would just like chunk my material, so I wouldn't like throw it all out myself at once. Like I would probably separate one chapter into 2 different sets to make sure I really grasp the information and then review it all together. So just find what works for you. I recommend trying Quizlet if you never tried it before. My next piece of advice, that if you do have like a textbook for your class, like most college classes would be, and if reading is required for like that chapter, read actively, because I personally like would find myself with psychology. I would like read it and then I wouldn't really know what I read. You know, like you like didn't grasp something you just read, like go back and reread it. Love annotating. I actually took AP Literature this year as well, and we were given like an old copy of Hamlet. So we could actually like write like our annotations like in the actual book, and it helped me so much. And then when it came time for me to like do quizzes and stuff, and like it was open book, I was like, oh my gosh, like I like have this in my notes, like it is there. You could also use sticky notes and write little annotations. You can do tabs, or I also made separate reading notes. So like whenever I would read something, I would like write down the important things on like a separate thing from my notebook from class. So next is to set aside time to make connections or memory ties in your notes. Personally, sometimes like during class, I would just be really tired, or I wouldn't really know kind of what was going on, and I wouldn't really comprehend what was happening. We're talking about personality, but we were talking about like the different theories, so like the psychoanalytic theory, the psychodynamic, social cognitive theory, and like I had to like actually write it all out, like I'll show you, to like make connections to what was happening. And because I didn't understand like how all of these things are related to each other, that is super helpful, and I noticed it helped me a lot to like actually comprehend what was going on. When you go to like actually study it, it'll just like, it'll click easier for you, basically. My next point of advice, I already mentioned this, is just to have organized notes, materials, and then if you are going to like use tabs and sticky notes, keep them like color organized. I don't know, maybe just a me thing, but if I'm like gonna have like a tab or a sticky, I like to know like why it's there. If I was studying literature, I would have like a blue tab for like character things, a pink tab for like plot events, like that kind of thing. The next point is to go over the material enough until you feel comfortable. Like I said, literally everyone is different when it comes to learning, studying, like everything. So go over it until you feel good about it. And then also, if there is ever anything you are unsure of, do not be afraid to ask your teacher. Do it until you feel comfortable, because by doing so, you will be avoiding test anxiety and all the negative stuff. The last point is to don't stress and don't like get test anxiety, which I don't even know why I put this in here, because I am so bad with test anxiety. Like don't stress like over like one test. Like if you fail one test, like it's not gonna like kill you, especially in college. Make sure you are fully prepared enough for it, and that you actually took the time to prepare, and that you did make an attempt to prepare, and do make sure that you feel good about going into that test room. That is pretty much it for this video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys found something useful out of it. I hope. And if you're going into your senior year of high school, I wish you the best of luck, or into high school in general, I wish you the best of luck. I'm an incoming freshman, so if you're also going to be starting your journey in college, leave me a comment down below, or just leave me a comment to say hi, because I love reading your guys' comments. Also, I'm going to be doing a Q&A when I hit 1.5k, so comment Q&A questions and video requests below as well. And remember to please thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here, and follow my socials below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Thanks for watching.